The day before yesterday. So let's see. Hello. I'm going to play my song. I have a theme song. Here we go. Hello, I'm Betty McKnit, and this is the 6-day holiday tree skirt crochet along. Day 4, and oh my goodness, it feels like it's been way more than 3 days. Probably because I used to go live and I used to only stay on live for an hour, and now I go on and I stay on live until I have, like a great deal of stuff of work done that I want to get done on these projects. And the reason for that is like I'm just considering this like a live tutorial filming. I am not like Mikey of the Crochet Crowd or Marley Bird. I don't enjoy filming tutorial videos, but I do like hanging out on lives and chatting with all of you while I show you how to make my patterns. So none of my videos are meant to replace the actual pattern. You will need the pattern to do them. And hi, Facebook user. Yes, thank you. I had a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And just if you're commenting from Facebook, I can't see your name. It doesn't show me your name. I do get the comment bot shows me your comment, but it doesn't show me your name. So that's why I always say Facebook user, because that's what it comes up as, Facebook user. Let me see. Let me get on over here to... Yes. Hi, Amy. I'm just still kind of getting set up. There's a lot of little things to tick off before I get started. But I'm excited to be here. I have my water. I'm going to drink water, and I have a secret. This is the same glass of water that I had from last night. Last night's live. Wasn't expecting that to sound like that. Yep. That's yeah. I did that. I left that water sitting there all day, and now I'm drinking it, and there's probably bugs in it. Oh well. Okay, let's get started. I'm working on this. This is the 6-day superstar holiday tree skirt. I hope I have enough yarn to work on it. It makes a cute little collar. People were saying, oh, make it into a poncho, or, whatever, which I'm not going to do. But if you want to make yourself a little Christmas Ruth Bader Ginsburg, like this is it. This is it right here. Here you go. Isn't that cute? You look like Elf. I wanted to do this. The original, I did it in green and I mean red and green, and not white and green. But the red doesn't show up. It's gnat water. There are no gnats in it, but if there were, I would just pick them out and drink it. So I'm still gross. I'm gross. Yeah, that's me, Betty McGross. Okay, let's get going. Let me put this up overhead so the TikTokers can see what I'm doing. And don't look at my... It's really warm here. I'm going to say this, and my sister's going to get mad and call me a bragger. But it is very nice and warm here and calm. The wind calmed down, and I have my windows open. Not the one in here, but in the living room. I've been in the living room. I had a meeting, and I sat there for the meeting with the window open and listened to the ocean through the meeting. It was wonderful. It's really nice. And then I walked down at about 6:30 after my meeting was over. I walked down to the water, and I could just see a little sliver of the moon coming up between the water and some clouds. It was really nice. Okay. All right. Let's see. This isn't good. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So this is the 6-day super, what is it? It's the Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. And the yarn that I'm using is the Big Twist Twinkle. I don't know if this is like Joann's. It says distributed by Joann's Stores. I guess it's Joann's yarn brand. I don't really know, but it's called Big Twist Twinkle. And it's an acrylic yarn with a little tiny bit of metallic fiber. You can't really see it too well on this, but it has a tiny bit of a shimmer to it. And then the green that I'm using is called Forest Green, and it's a little brighter than the one that this is the one I'm using on the other tree skirt. It's called Varsity Green. So just a tiny bit, like this one I think is a little warmer and brighter. And this one is a little darker and a little cooler. Okay, so I have this second one here. This is the only one of the Forest Green that I have. And I'll just be honest, I'm probably going to rip this whole thing out when I'm done because I'm not feeling the green and white. But I really wanted to make it green and red. But anyways, it just really exists to be a tutorial and show you how to make the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. Okay. And the hook, hi Kathy, we missed you last night. The hook that I'm using is a Furls Odyssey ergonomic weighted crochet hook. I saw somebody today on TikTok and they were saying if your hand hurts, if you have pain while you crochet, to change your hold and go from underhand to overhand. But I've crocheted overhand my whole life and I can't crochet like this. Also, they were holding an Odyssey, and I don't think Odyssey was meant to be used like this because it is weighted. It's really heavy. So yeah, I love these hooks, but I think they're really for overhand crochet. So it took a little scroll through crochet and pain, the hashtags today, and I found a lot of advice there that I didn't really like. So be careful who you listen to, I guess, is what I want to say about that. I want this to move over a little bit. Wonder if I can get it to do that. Okay, that's good. All right, so I'm pretty sure I ended with row 4. Yeah, this one has 10 setup rows, and then I went on to row 4. And now it's saying change to color B. So let me flip back over. So this one I did the vivid chevrons. So on vivid chevrons, the contrasting colors are always going to be rows 5 and 6, the double crochet rows. Feels like so long ago that I was working on this, but it was just the day before yesterday. Yesterday's live was super long. Okay. Row 5, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Counting the stitch under your chain, skip 2. 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was using the I hook with this one, right? I think the only one I was using the J hook for was the Supernova. 5 double crochet in the center stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last double crochet in row 5 always lines up with this 3 double crochet group in between the second and third one. And then you skip 2. Even though it looks like you should skip these 2, it's these 2. Four double crochet. Yep, it's 4. And then 5 in the peak. I'm just going to repeat this across. It's 4 double crochet on each side of the peak, 4 going up and 4 going down, 5 in the center, and skip 2 in the bottom. And the pattern has counts for you. If you're somebody that likes to count, I am not somebody who likes to count. This row is actually the same, exactly the same. Oh, not exactly, because you have 4 over here, and down here you only had 3. But it's basically the same as this setup row down here that you already did. So if you're working this pattern, you should be getting the hang of it. Dark spirits followed the host. Thanks for the follow, dark spirits. Thank you, Mary. Five in the peak. 4 to go down. Skip 2 and 4 to go up. How are you today, Kathy? We missed you last night. Is everything okay? Or I imagine you probably just have a life. You had something else to do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4 to go down. Skip 2 and 4 to go up. Oh boy, wow. Costco is a big adventure. I was worried yesterday about the live being so late, and I went all the way down to Kill Devil Hills to pick up my prescription and my groceries. And I was a little worried that was a little too much to do in one day. I'm like, I can do like one thing a day. Especially if it's a big thing. I can do one, maybe two things a day. The rest of my day is just like, it's enough to like do like laundry and cooking and dishes and, you know, just regular stuff. I don't like going shopping. So glad for all the delivery services now. Yeah, I don't have them here. I did in Newburgh. I did use them when I was living in Newburgh, but then it became really unreliable actually. A couple times I ordered my groceries for delivery and they did not come. I was on the phone with them and they were saying, well, your groceries are all sitting right here by the door, ready to go. But we close in 10 minutes. So I was like, well, I don't want those groceries because they've been sitting there. So, yeah, then they canceled the order and it took like a week for them to give the money back, and it was like $250. That's when I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. And you can order your groceries ahead here and go pick them up, but they don't really have enough people working to support all the people that want to do grocery pickup. So when I have done it, I've done it like 2 different times. The groceries it was fine, but they were late. I had to wait a long time for them. They weren't on time. And then I read online that like they just don't have enough people working to in order to support, you know, people doing that. People like coming into town for their vacations will you know, like come in, order their groceries ahead of time and want them to just, you know, want to just pick them up on their way into town. So I think that's what happens. Hi, Hessa. Good to see you, my dear. Thanks for the likes. Hi, Trish. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you both. You only went for your hearing aids. I get it. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, share, do all the things. Even like the interactions. I like when a lot of people come into the live. I like answering your comments and just talking while I'm doing this. This is repetition all the way across the row, so I'm cranking it up. Cranking up my speed. I want to make sure that I show every row of this pattern And you can take the repetitions, you know, you can do the repetitions yourself on this. They're basically the same. The only difference about the repeated rows will be the number of double crochet you have going up and down the side. So the pattern says, let me see, let me go back to it. It says 4, and then in parentheses it says 7, 10, 13, etc. So the next time you do row 5 up here, you'll have 7 on each side, and then the next time you'll have 10, and the time after that you'll have 13. So you'll have 3 more every time. The rest of the instructions are the same. And you can keep going and make it as big as you want. This one comes out round with chevrons. It's more like round with chevrons than it is actually star shaped. This one turned out to be my favorite. I did the pom-pom edge on this one, and I was resistant to doing it because I knew how long it would take, but I really liked the way it turned out. Kathy says, I'm going to finish the 8 star with single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, I'm gonna try and once this crochet along is over, do something with that 8-point star. Thank you for the heart chef's kiss or whatever that is. Hessa, I appreciate it. I don't think I've caught you live recently, Hessa. Seems like you were there every day for a while. And then I can't think the last time I've seen you. Maybe I've just missed you. You don't go live? Hi, Deborah. Oh, that's wonderful. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. I must be thinking of somebody else, but I thought for sure it was you. Hi, Carmelia. Welcome. Well, I look forward to seeing you on a live. It's fun. You're loving your red and green superstar? I'm jealous. I want mine to be red and green. Mine's white and green. I remember your 6-day star blanket, Hessa. It was a really nice one. You did very nice videos with it. You should definitely go live. Oh, I'll bet. How far'd you get on your star, on your superstar, Deborah? Starting the second repeat. Okay. Nice. Hi, I'm making the 6-day superstar. Oh, what is it? Holiday tree skirt. I almost said hexagon cardigan. Oh my goodness, there's too much 6-day stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4 is how many I should be doing here at the end, and then skip one and one double crochet in the last stitch. See how this one's round? It's round with chevrons. The others are more star-shaped. Hi, everyone. Okay, row 6. I won't add red, and the reason is because the red does not show up properly on camera, and I don't know what I did with the red one. Uh, it's very hard to video red, and it does something with the exposure with the camera, so then the white ends up blasted out. So this one I'm just doing green and white, and I'm just doing that for the purposes of the video. Yeah, unfortunately, I just feel like it's really missing something without the red. The one in the pattern is sparkly red and sparkly green. It's my fave. That and the bright red and the bright green together to me remind me the most of Elf. Chain 3, counting the stitch under the chain, so that's this one. You skip 2, skip 1, skip 2, and then we're going to do 5 double crochet, and this is going to be the row of 5s. It's going to be 5 to go up, 5 in the middle, 5 double crochet in the center, double crochet in the row below, and then 5 to go down, and then skip 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to do that the whole way across. We're going to skip 2 and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in the peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2. Okay, we're going to do that the whole way across. I like these smaller points. I love making a superstar. It's like all the setup rows are in the beginning and then it's just repetition after that. I like the shape it makes. Very addictive little pattern, the superstar, in my opinion. Oops. I have several that I've made with chunky yarn. I've made them with cake yarn. I enjoy mixing yarns with them. I think the most beautiful superstar blankets that I've made, I've used multiple colors of cake yarn. And just mixed them up. Thanks for the follow. Let me come over here. And 5 to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2. Yeah, so I was watching some videos today about crocheting without pain and stretches that you do, and I just want to say, if you're crocheting with pain, stop. I don't think that wearing a compression garment, a compression wristband or elbow band or something like that, the compression, the little hand things that people wear, and just keep going. I saw a lot of advice about use these. I think that things like that are good for rehabilitation and healing, but they should not be worn all the time. And they should not be worn so that you can endure the pain and keep going. We had, and I'm just, I'm just going back to my dance teacher days, okay? When they would tell us, you know, if you wear a knee brace or an ankle brace or something like that to support your body while you're dancing, you should also be, you know, doing the strengthening and healing and resting and icing and doing all those other things so that you don't need that brace. But if you're wearing the brace all the time, you can actually, you know, your muscles and connective tissue is like, it's not doing the work of holding your joint in place. The wristband is, or the knee brace or whatever it is, and it can actually, you know, make your muscles weaker, make your ligaments, you know, less effective, and you can be more prone to injury down the line. So yeah, I saw a few videos that were just like, oh, I have carpal tunnel and I got these, you know, these things to wear and they're great, and here's my advice. So just when you're listening to advice, you know, I I saw a lot of bad advice today. Sometimes I feel like in the crochet world, people say like, "Oh, do this thing. It's faster. It's easier. It's better. It's this," and everybody's just like, "Oh, okay, I'll try that." You know. I saw a video about somebody wanting to wind their yarn cakes tighter, and I was like, "Don't wind them tighter. You're stretching out your yarn when you do it." Like, oh, this is a really good hack. Someone gave me this tip for winding my cakes tighter. And it's like, well, why would you want it to be tighter? Unless you're planning on using it right away. I would be very careful not to cake up your yarn too tight. It'll lose all the elasticity. You're storing it under stress. Deborah says, I agree. Listen to your body. Yeah, don't just keep going. Take breaks. Take a day off. Maybe when they are halfway through, pulled from the middle, and they want, well, yes, I could see that. Trish says if they have you know, if they're halfway through, the cake is falling apart, and then, you know, because it's all loose. Even winding yarn into balls, like with your hands. Same thing. Hey Dee, how's it going? You didn't get hit by another hurricane, did you? Or has it not landed yet? I was just looking at the weather the other day because it looks like it's going to cross over. First, they were saying it was going to go right up the East Coast, and now it looks like it is going to cross over or already did cross over Florida, and it's going up the it's going up Tampa. It's going up more inland. It was very windy here yesterday. Going to start another baby blanket. Need to decide which circular one. What should I do? Well, if by circular you mean in the round. I'm glad you're okay. I mean, the Star, Superstar, and Supernova are all lovely. If you haven't done one, I would suggest doing the Star. You could also do the Great Granny with a 3-weight yarn. I made a really pretty little edge for the Great Granny blanket, Great Granny square blanket. And I haven't seen too many people work that edge. It's a really pretty edge. You did the Star. Have you done the Superstar? I mean, the Superstar is the most round of all of them. If you're looking for something round. And it's very pretty. Thank you, Dee. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. I really like the way it turned out. Almost done. I think it was Dell who was timing my rows last night. Amy says, with the candy cane edge on the tree skirt, I'm getting a little ruffling, but I like the look of it, so I'm just going to keep going. I would just lay it out and check it over and make sure that you like the way it looks laid out. Trish says, I just want to start from the middle so I can use all the yarn I bought. I know, right? Isn't that's like crochet heaven, in my opinion. I like using up all the yarn, or most of it. I don't like having a bunch of leftovers and scraps. But the 6-Day Star makes an amazing scrap blanket, so if you do have scraps, use them for a 6-Day Star. Okay, this is the last peak, so it's 5 in the peak, and then it's, I think it's 5 to go down. I'll have to look at the pattern. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's going to be 5. Let me see. 5 double crochet, skip 1, double crochet in the turning chain. And I'm not going to complete the stitch because we're going to change colors on the next row. It's Millens. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Dee. I'm mad at it. Dee says she likes the green and white. All right, row 7. See that little shimmer? Hi, Naomi. Yes, it's a tree skirt. It's the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. It's based off of the 6-day star blanket. Okay, row 7, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch and each stitch across, making 2 single crochet in each center of 5 double crochet from the row below, and with single crochet in the turning chain. And then it gives you your stitch counts. You should have 8 single crochet on each end, 2 single crochet in each peak, and 14 single crochet between the peaks. Okay, so I'll just count this first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hi, Melinda. 12, 13, 14, and then 2. 1, 2. And then in parentheses, it has numbers. So it says you should have 8 parentheses, 11, 14, 17, etc. So on the next repeat of row 7, you'll have 11 here. You'll have 20 here. Okay, you'll have 11 on the ends and 20 in between the peaks. But it's exactly the same. And it goes up by 3 on the ends and 6 in between the peaks. So if you continue, if you continue beyond what the numbers that the pattern gives you, you can just keep adding 3. Melinda, I bet I know exactly what you're stuck on, because it says repeat and there's nothing to repeat. Yeah, I wrote it that way because I didn't want to have to write another. I wanted it to be repetitive. So let me see. One of the other patterns, I put a note in there that says, I could have sworn it was this one. Note, the first time you work this row, there will only be one group of 3 double crochet between the peak and the DC3 together in the center of the valley. It's on the next page. That's why you missed it. You have to turn the page. Now, see how I'm getting a little bit of ruffling? It's because there are no decreases on this row. The decreases are on the granny rows, and the increases are on the double crochet rows. You have 9 balls of mandala sparkle in the color Draco. Woo! Should I make a star or a great granny with it after I finish my other 3 whips? I will tell you what I really like with the mandala is the supernova. And when I use multiple mandala in a supernova, I will alternate the starting end of the yarn so that the color stripes reverse in order. And I really like the effect that it gives on the supernova. This feels like it's just a little too close. But it would be interesting to see how large of a blanket you can make with that much yarn. I mean, I bet the granny or great granny would be. Why do you have to finish the 3 whips? I was absolutely dying to start something new today. Let me tell you. I was just dying to start something new, but I didn't. Because I have to make the supernova tree skirt on the live before Saturday. I have probably 6 hours of work to do on that thing, and I'm going to try and do it all tomorrow. If I don't do it, I don't do it. I will do the edges on Saturday, no matter what. I have decided. I'm doing all the edges on Saturday, and if that means I have to take the edge out and go back and film the other rows, I will. But after the crochet along is over. But I will be doing the edges on Saturday, come hell or high water. You have a superstar to finish for a Christmas gift? Trish says, does that mean I have to finish my 6-day kid blanket sweater and sew in the ends of my 6-day kid blanket before I start a new one? No. Absolutely not. I love your encouragement. You mean enabling. I forgot to make a note of the time to see how long this row would take, because a single crochet row, I should be kicking it up into high gear and like trying to finish it really fast. That's what I did last night, and it still took a half an hour. It took 20 minutes. Dell was timing me. Amy says, I love how my tree skirt's starting to look with this edge. Can't wait to see it. 10 minutes, okay. Hi, thanks for following. I hear ya. Well, I think next month before the holidays, I might do a little whip it good, a little whip it good event, some Zoom calls. Um, Something like that. I would really like to finish everything I started this year. I'm laughing at myself. I'm laughing because, oof, it's a lot. I have a few projects I specifically bought yarn for that I never started that I would also like to do. I just want to sit down and make a list of all those things and just like laugh at myself. Make a big old pile of whips. Whip along. Whip it good. Della, it's Della. What was I calling you before? Dex? I forget. Della says I did a 3-color candy cane stripe edge on one of mine. You're probably the person I got the idea from to do it. You should have 8 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. How long was that single crochet row? Let me drink my bug water. $14. Woo! All right. It's a little roughly, but I'm going to fix that on row 2. Bug water, what did I miss? Well, this is the same glass of water that I had last night when I was showing off and I opened the can of water. I drank the whole glass and then I opened a new can of water and poured it into the glass last night, and I did not drink one sip of it. And it's been sitting here. And now I'm drinking it. But it's the same one from yesterday. And my sister said it probably has gnats in it. Hey, Mama Jester, how you doing? I'm starting to feel it. My back and my body from crocheting so much at once and not moving. If you're crocheting, put your hook down and stretch. They don't drink, gnats don't drink much. They drown. I can feel my hands swelling. So I do my little swelling routine for hands. So if you haven't been on one of my somatic calls, your lymphatics drain up here around your neck, and you have lymph nodes up here in the Kathy says a little protein doesn't hurt. Mama Jester was just scrolling and was like, that's the 6-day kid blanket. It is it's recognizable, isn't it? Yeah, so and the lymphatics are right under the skin. And I know this because I have a lymphatic disorder. So I know how to do lymphatic drainage massage on my own body. They're right under the skin. And you can see how my skin is stretching? See that? That's all you do. All you have to do to stimulate it. You don't have to press really hard. You just stretch the skin like that. Just lay your hand on your arm and stretch the skin. So start up here where your lymphatics are and work your way down. And then work the fingers. I always just like each finger. I pull the skin up, and then you go back up. It's just light, very light pressure. It's not. I was reading in one of the like discussion groups for the medical condition that I have, and somebody was complaining like, I went for that massage that we're supposed to have, and she didn't press very hard at all. Well, they don't press very hard. They just it's just very light touch. But it's easy to do on yourself. Okay. That feels better. All right, let's crochet. Crochet, crochet. Okay, proceed to row 2. Why does it say that? Oh, because we just did row 7. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting the stitch under your chain, skip 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. So this is where people get confused, because it says repeat that to the peak. Am I 1 off? No, I'm not. Woof. Well, there's nothing to repeat because I'm already there. And then 3, 3, 3 in the second. Of the 2 single crochets in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. And then it says repeat that until the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th stitch from the center, valley stitch. Well, I'm already there, so I don't have to repeat. I'm there. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet 3 together, DC 3 together in the center valley stitch. Okay, that's what it looks like. So it's skip 3, skip 2, skip 2, skip 2, skip 4, DC 3 together. And it says to repeat it, but the first time you do it, there's nothing to repeat. So I just did it that way because I didn't want to have to write another row 2. I was trying to make the pattern like more concise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the peak. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. Okay. Who was having trouble with that? Was that Melissa? Was her name Melissa? Melinda. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's probably already done with row 2 because I guessed what she was confused about. She's like, oh, Betty, I'm done with my tree skirt. I'm done, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet. Row 2 is the pain row. Thank you, doing my best too. This is the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. This is a live tutorial filming, and the pattern is available in my pattern store, which is linked on TikTok, and for free on my website with ads, bettymcknit.com. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I think I said this the other day, but you have a skip 2 here and a skip 4 here. And I had testers that just wanted to skip 3 and 3. And you can actually do that if you want to, but only on this row. Well, you can do it on this row and you can do it on this row, but on the next repeat it won't work. You have to do 2 and 4. Skipping 4 stitches feels like a big jump. It's scary. 1, 2, I only skipped 3 because I was talking about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to do that one. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, double crochet 3 together. One, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the peak. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2, 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3. Hi, Grammy Sims. This is the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. This is a live tutorial filming, so I'm going to show you how to make the whole thing. And you can get the pattern on my site. You can buy it from my pattern store, or you can work it for free off my site. My site does have ads, so if you don't want to look at them, you can purchase the ad-free PDF copy. I think it's $4. There's a star. Thank you so much, Grammy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a star, a superstar, and a supernova holiday tree skirt. Tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll be finishing up the supernova holiday tree skirt. I did the star tree skirt. When did I do that? Feels like a million years ago. Monday. On Saturday, I'll be live and I'm going to show all the different edges that I've done on them. I did on the star blanket, I did a really cute candy cane border, red and white candy cane border. It's so cute. And on this one, the superstar, I did a pom-pom border, and then I sewed little jingle bells on it. And the supernova, I did a twisted fringe icicle border. You can do any of the borders on any of the different patterns. I did different striping effects on different the different patterns too. And one of the most interesting and also craziest things about the 6-day blanket stitches is you can stripe it so many different ways and it will look completely different. So like if I had changed colors between these two rows, like I which I did on the supernova, it will look completely different from this. There's so many different ways to do it. It's almost like having too many choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet. Thanks for the likes. The replays for this crochet along will be on my YouTube, so you can always go back and follow along. Crochet along with me in the future. One, two, three, 4. Just Skip 2, 3, 3, 3. Almost done. This one feels like it's going so much faster than the Supernova, probably because the Supernova is huge. If you want to make a smaller tree skirt, I would make the star. If you want a more rounded look, I would make the superstar. And if you know you want to make a larger tree skirt, you can do any of them, but the Supernova ends up being larger no matter what, because you don't even add the second set of points until the third repeat, second repeat, end of the second repeat, and then you have to repeat them, I would say, at least once. You'd have to do at least one repeat of the 6 rows that make up the 6-day kid blanket stitches. You'd have to repeat those 6 rows at least once to really get the effect of the Supernova. If you wanted the Supernova but you wanted a smaller tree skirt, you could use 3-weight or even a fingering weight yarn, a lace weight. Would be very delicate. I'm sure it would be gorgeous. Almost made it to the end of my row, but not quite. One of these batteries lasts longer than the other, I've noticed. I suppose it depends on how many times I zoom in and out. Almost done. I have 2 more rows to go. And one of them is a single crochet row and no more color changes. Woohoo! Skip 2, 3 double crochet, skip 4, double crochet 3 together in the bottom of the valley, center valley stitch, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet. Hydrate. Well, let me finish my row. Hi. How you doing? Almost done. Hang on. I am aware of a mistake that I made all the way back at the beginning of this row. This was supposed to be a double crochet 3 together, not a 3 double crochet. I'm not going to go back and rip because I'm on the live, but I just want to say it for the purposes of the video. And I guess when I edit this, I'll say I made a boo-boo, because this is supposed to be a double crochet 3 together, not a 3 double crochet in the next. Oh, I'm just realizing it as I'm coming to the end of the row. And I'm thinking in my head, this is the superstar, so it should have a double crochet 3 together on the end, and not a regular 3 double crochet. Duh. At least I remembered. I would really like to go back and take it out, but I'm not gonna. But this will look really vintage done in a crochet thread and a steel hook. Are you the person that made the star blanket as a tablecloth with crochet thread? Somebody did that in my group and it was incredible. Okay, and now I'm going to do a double crochet 3 together over here. And then I'll just show you why I did that, and you'll be able to see. It's because these points are so small that they were, you know, like, it's only gonna go like that, but this was going like that if I didn't put that in. So I had to go back and put it in. So you can see this one, you can see what I mean. You can see it just with that one, how it would go like that, right? And it would start getting bigger and bigger like that. It's too far. You made doilies with Karen cotton cakes, okay? Hi, Alyssa Doug 1. Yes, this is the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt, and it's free on my website, bettymcknit.com, or you can purchase the ad-free PDF, 24 minutes. I mean, I could go all the way back and redo it, but I really don't want to. If it were row 3, maybe, because that would affect my single crochet counts later on the next row. But since I'm gonna work into that, I'm just gonna leave it. So everybody from now until the end of time will know that I screwed up. So from now until the end of time, anyone watching this video, you can like email me and shame me about this mistake right here. Some people will say, I wish you had gone back and done something, but I will edit the video so that in the video it will say that I am making a mistake eventually. Good grief. I better write that on my little notebook. Superstar Tree Skirt. Boo-boo. Beginning of row 2. My sister's laughing at me. Yak it up, fuzzball. Remember that from Star Wars? Yak it up, fuzzball. I don't know what made me think of that right now. Okay, row 3. chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the space between the turning chain and the double crochet 3 together, double crochet 3 together in the next stitch. I was probably talking and not paying attention. It's one thing when you make a mistake, but it's another thing when you make a mistake on video. It never goes away. Let me see. 3 double crochet in each space to the peak. So there's only one, so you only do it once. And then 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Three double crochet in each space to the valley. So there's only one this time. So I'm just going to have 3 double crochet one time in one space. Double crochet 3 together in the spaces before and after the double crochet 3 together in row 2. Okay, so one before and one after. Yep, I did skip properly. And then you repeat that to the end. Three double crochet in the peak, 3, 3, 3 in the peak, 1, 2, 3. Hi, thanks for the follows. Double crochet 3 together, one on each side of the double crochet 3 together. In the row below. Hi, I'm working on the 6-day Superstar Holiday Tree Skirt. There's a 6-day star, 6-day superstar, and a 6-day supernova tree skirt. This one's the superstar, and I am on row 3. This is the 6-day holiday tree skirt crochet along day 4. I have 2 more days to go. Tomorrow I'm going to work on the supernova again. And then on Saturday, I think I'm here at noon on Saturday, Eastern time, I'm going to do the edges. These tree skirts each have different edges. This one, the superstar, has pom-pom edge. The Supernova has an icicle, twisted fringe icicle edge. And the Star tree skirt has a candy cane border. They're all really cute and easy, although they do take a long time. All of them take a long time. So I'm not going to work the entire edge on my live, but I will do enough so that you know how to get it going and work it on your tree skirt. Oh, thank you, Grammy. Appreciate it. Whoops. I can't believe how fast this week went. Holy moly. Hi, Dollface. This pattern is based on the 6-day kid blanket stitches. It's made up of single crochet, double crochet 3 together. The stitches themselves aren't difficult, but the combinations and the counts and the repeats can be confusing. And not everything is just one stitch across the whole project. I don't know what HDS or TS are. You mean half double crochet or treble crochet? Half double crochet and treble crochet. It's HDC. And it's treble, not triple. I don't know if treble is treble is it TC or is it TBL? I don't know. I dislike treble crochet. I will usually substitute it for extended double crochet. I prefer that. I prefer extended double. I don't like treble crochet. Also, you know that I don't know where you're from, Dollface, but US terminology and UK terminology is different. So if you're doing a treble in UK terminology is the same as a double crochet in US terminology. I don't know if you know that. Oh, it's your grandmother. It's your grandmother's. Gotcha. It's her personal notes. Wow. In UK terms, treble equals USD double crochet, right? And so then what do in UK terms, what is half double crochet? What do y'all call that? You just started crocheting 3 days ago. Wonderful. It's a great hobby to take up. Half treble. And what we call a single crochet, you all call double crochet. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. You've been in a slump, so decided to go through grandmother's things and found her crocheting tubs. I'm sure she would be really happy to know that you were crocheting. She would love that. It doesn't matter if you don't get it right away. It takes practice like anything else. I mean, hell, I just made a big mistake on this live with my own pattern. There really are. And, you know, I don't know how old your grandmother was or where she learned to crochet, but things may not have been standardized and, you know, the way pattern writing and so on. Good night, Amy. Have a good night. In the first page of a journal, it says you have to make a mistake in your work, or the perfection will take a bit of your soul. Some people do believe that. Yeah, some people believe that some people will purposely put a mistake into their work because they have different beliefs about it and superstitions. And I also think that it's a way that people, by Amy, um, you know, just because we can be really hard on ourselves. Um, Even people who are just starting to crochet, you know, they think it should be perfect the first time, or they're holding themselves to some really rigid standard, and they give themselves a hard time. I mean, I just beat that crap out of myself earlier tonight because I made a mistake on the video. I made a mistake in the beginning of the row, and I'm filming this as a tutorial, and I want to leave it up on YouTube so that people can follow it later. And I did something wrong. And I guarantee people will notice, because that's going to be up there on YouTube forever. And I will probably get emails about it forever. I beat the heck out of myself. It's just a mistake. Yarn is very forgiving. It's one thing I like about it. You can rip it all out and redo it. And I might. I might. I redid my third row a few different times because I couldn't get the end aligned with the row under it. Yeah, there's probably some YouTube videos that you could watch that would help you with your ends, keep your ends straight. Don't go too far down a rabbit hole though, because there are a lot of different ways. Just keep it simple. Don't get too caught up in fancy tricks, magic this and magic that. Just keep it simple. Learn how to count your stitches and pick the way that works for you to keep your ends straight. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn, is what Della is saying. She's right. I personally think it's possible to get a little overzealous on YouTube tutorials sometimes. People are always coming up with like new ways to do things. Stick to the tried and true. Keep it simple. Follow someone like Mikey of the Crochet Crowd. Bella Coco is very good. Marley Bird. Edie Ekman. Not everything that trends as like the hot new way to do things is always, like tried and true, if you know what I mean. You have her crochet books on top of her journal, but her journal has been, oh, that's really sweet. Wow. Well, she would really love it if she knew, I'm sure she's smiling down on you right now, reading that crochet journal. It's lovely. It's just a note to self, like, I wish I took better notes about my projects. I have one more row to go after this, and then I'm going to call it a night. I have a lot of crocheting to do tomorrow on this live, and I know that supernova is not going to crochet itself. I have a lot more to do on it than I realized last night. I looked over the end of it and I was like, oh wow, I have, I think 9 more rows. And last night Della was timing my rows, and they were taking me 20 to 30 minutes each. So, and they're only going to get longer because the project's getting bigger and bigger. So I'll do as much as I physically can tomorrow. And then if I have to go back and finish the rest of it after the crochet along, I will. But yeah. But I can go fast. I have been doing this since I was 7 and I'm 55, so it's almost been 50 years. And I crochet a lot. And I also have crocheted this particular pattern, the 6-Day Kid Blanket, or its derivative pattern. They all use the same stitches, just kind of rearranged in different ways. And I can practically do it in my sleep, so that's why I'm able to go so fast. If you're not going so fast yet, don't worry, you will. Oh, this is making me crazy. This is my mistake, doll face, right here. No, you really don't. You really do not need a lot. And if your grandma had tubs, she probably had lots of different crochet hooks for you to um, choose from. Okay. Oh goodness. I'm going to go ahead and do the double crochet 3 together. And then I'm supposed to do an extended double crochet here. So, not that noticeable. I guess I'll forgive myself for that little boo-boo. But to me, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. That is supposed to be a double crochet 3 together, not a 3 double crochet. Dollface, this is some advice for you as a newbie crocheter. Lay your work down at the end of every row and look it over. And while you're looking it over, I want you to admire it. I do. Thank you, Deborah. I do. It's the future YouTubers that won't. I saw a crochet creator on TikTok. She made a video about the different types of feedback that she gets on the different apps, and the TikTok feedback was like, great job, I just love your work, da da da. And the feedback on YouTube was like, I hate you. It's under the tree, no one will see it. That's true. That's true. No one would ever know that was there. But the poor people that are going to be trying to follow along with me are going to have, yeah, I'll have to edit it or put a note. It'll go down in history with the slip knot counts as one. Okay, I'm going to do one more row and then I'm going to call it a night. So this is row 4. The pattern actually says repeat row 4 because I'm at the end. Repeat. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Wow, 23 minutes. Faster than I thought. Repeat row 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3 in that order. It says 2 more times, or until the skirt reaches the desired size. And then repeat row 4. So this one needs to end on row 4. Don't end this one on row 7 because remember how it was ruffling? So it will ruffle. So this one you want to end on row 4. So you have a nice flat edge. Have a good day, doll face. You have a good one. Good luck on your crochet journey. I hope it brings you a lot of joy. Okay, I'm going to try and do this row 4. I'm going to like blast it into overdrive. Let's see how fast I can go. And now it does have stitch counts, but you chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. It should say stitch and not space. It says space. And then single crochet across. You're putting 3 single crochet in the chain 3 space. And then I think you're going to have 14 in between. Or is it going to be 8, 3, 6, 8, 14, 20. We'll see. The stitch counts are there for you. I don't use them, but they're there for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is the second time we're doing row 4. So we're going to follow the first number inside the parenthesis. So it's 7. And then 3 in the peak. And then it'll be 14 to the next peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and then 3 in the peak. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 14. You just repeat it across. 14 in between the peaks and 8 on each end. Ah. 14 single crochet between each peak and 3 in each peak. This is row 4. I have some brownies in the fridge, fudge brownies that I bought yesterday that are calling my name. They're like, aren't you done crocheting yet? Aren't you ready for us, Betty? Man, groceries, holy cow. Price is ridiculous. I don't know if I just had not been noticing it because I don't know. I didn't go grocery shopping like at all. Like last month I was in between after I had like all summer long I had this string of visitors, and then like in August they left, and there was nobody here for a while until my sister came down. She was here like 2 weeks ago. And after all my guests left, I just kind of cleaned out the fridge. It was like, I'm just going to eat the food that I have here. Don't need to go grocery shopping because no one's coming. I can just eat. I know I'm like a bigger lady, but I really don't eat that much. And some days, like I bake bread. I do the sourdough bread, so I make a thing of sourdough bread. It lasts me like 3 days. Sometimes it's all I eat. I'll just, I'm like, I'm hungry. I'll go make some toast and eat that. I've been making toasted cheese with that bread, grilled cheese sandwiches with that bread. Oh, it's good stuff. So that's been my jam lately. And like my sister, my daughter, a lot of the people that come and see me, they know that like, I'm pretty laid back. I'll have food in the house, but I don't always cook. My sister and my daughter and even my mom are just like, oh, I'll just eat whatever you put down in front of me. Like sandwich, that's fine, or leftover meatballs or whatever. Um, yeah, so I had just been, before Amy came down, I was just cleaning out the fridge. And then before she came, I just ran and picked up like some of the things I knew we were going to eat when she was here, like lunch meat. And she and I always like go out to eat at least once. Um, so yeah, I had not really been to like the grocery store to like get all this get the stuff. And in fact, I only went because I needed toilet paper. And if I had not needed toilet paper, I probably would have just eaten whatever cans of chili I still have left, or rice, or instant mashed potatoes, or like whatever. I'm so friggin' basic, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and it wasn't even like a full on grocery run. I didn't even buy any meat. Like that's not true. I bought like 2 things of kielbasa and a pack of frozen burgers. That's the extent of the meat I bought. And it was really just like picking up things like toilet paper and hand soap and things that were like on my list, like on the list things. It wasn't even like a full on grocery run where I'm like, okay, I need chicken. I'm going to make chicken whatever. I'm going to make, I need ground meat so I can make chili or this or that, or like, it wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like a stock your fridge grocery run. And it was really about the upper end of what I would pay for a grocery run of that nature, where I'm like stocking up the freezer for meals. It was more than double what would normally be what I would consider a run and pick up, you know, the things that I need, the stuff I'm running out of kind of grocery run. Man, I could not believe it, how much it was for like nothing. 3 bags of groceries, a big thing of toilet paper, and a 12 pack of pop. Like, the heck is going on? And I went all the way down there to go to the cheap grocery store. Might as well stay up here. Go to the ones up here. Thanks for the likes. I'm almost to the end of this row. And I'm going to be finishing up. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. I might be on here. You might see me on here earlier. Depending on how I do with, you know, I'm not such a great morning person, but I might be on here for an hour or so working on that supernova just to get it done. We'll see how I do. Tomorrow is going to be a marathon day, but I'm going to get that supernova to the point where I can do the edges. I'm going to do all 3 edges on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. And then I want to see everybody's tree skirt. Y'all better tag me. Tag me on Insta, Facebook, TikTok. Make your TikToks. When you make your TikToks, leave your stitches and duets on so that I can duet it and be proud and spread the love. Show it to my following. I'm up to 6,000 on TikTok. Feel pretty proud of that. I want to hit the 10,000 so that I can have playlists. And then I can break these videos up into 10-minute segments and upload them and put them in playlists for y'all. And you can do, you know, you can do the tutorials on TikTok with me. Four, 5, 6, 7. The last one goes in the turning chain. That's not good. Next couple of days will be 5:30 a.m. and 3:30 a.m. respectively, so I might just have to watch the catch-ups. Yeah, I can't just keep doing these late nights all the time, but I'm glad that I was able to hang out with you these past couple of nights, or tonight at least, but I think you were here the other night too. But yeah, I like to spread it out. You know, I like to do different times so I can hit people in different parts of the world, but unfortunately that does mean that there are a lot of people that have to miss here or there. But the replays will be on YouTube, and if you're not signed up for the newsletter or the event for this, then you can sign up. Where is that? Let's see. I would go to my website, find it on my website, and you can sign up for email reminders. And I have every day I send it out, and it has, like today's had all 3 videos, and tomorrow's will have all 4 videos. So at the end of the crochet along, you'll have all the videos in one email. It's my pleasure. I love y'all. Well, I'll just say I didn't love the green and white. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. I'll let it live. These are University of Hawaii colors. I should be all over this. This could be my University of Hawaii tree. I don't have one, but but I did go there. Let me flip this, swap the cameras. Okay. And then let me bring this down so I can talk to the TikTokers. Thank you, Deborah. It was 13 minutes. Yeah. I know, it's always scary as soon as I pull this down. It's like my face is really big. And who wants to see my face really big? Nobody. Nobody. That's scary. I crack myself up. All right. I will picture it under a green tree. Pretty. It's okay. I'm not mad at it. I'll let it live. I guess I'm okay with it. I love the superstar. I think that's oh, there's that mistake. All right, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening. Get some rest. And I'll play my little song. And I'll see you all tomorrow. And Saturday we'll finish up these tree skirts. Bye, Jenny.